Hello, what's happening? Matt, aka Lethal Frag here, and today we're going to be talking about setting goals for your play, and more importantly, setting reasonable goals for your play. And this is a pitfall I've seen a lot of gamers fall into, is when a new game comes out, a new FPS game, you're so stoked, you're like, oh, I'm going to be the best at this game. And you really try your best, and you really set high expectations for yourself, and this is not always a good thing. And I think what most people focus on is their kill-death ratio. And they say, okay, brand new game, you know, I ended the last game at 1.5 KDR, and that was with, you know, not being very good at the start. You know, now I really want that 2 kill death ratio. I'm going to have a 2 kill death ratio when Modern Warfare 3 comes out. And that's not always a reasonable goal to set for yourself. You know, you got to understand that it's going to be a different game, it's going to have new challenges, you're not going to know the maps when you start out. So setting yourself off with such a high goal to start with is often a mistake, and it makes the game not very fun to play because you're not reaching that expectation that you set for yourself initially. And I myself have fallen into this too, you know. When I first got Modern Warfare 2, I thought I was going to be the bomb because I was finally good at CoD 4. When I finished playing, I was like, oh, I'm going to be the shit at this game. And frankly, I wasn't for quite a while. I was very good when I ended playing the game. But to begin with, you know, not that great. So let's talk about other goals that you can set for your game that aren't based on KD. You know, there's a lot of factors that go into KD, you know, what game types you play, all sorts of other stuff. So setting a goal of KD isn't always a good thing. I'd say if you're going to set a goal for your KD, keep it reasonable. You know, if you just hit 1 kill death on the previous game, set it for like 1.25. That's a reasonable, achievable goal, and one that you very well may surpass, but you're not going to leave yourself, you know, feeling like an idiot because you never got there. So again, let's talk about other goals that you can set. There's lots of little goals that you can set for your play, and this is what I like to do when I get into a new game. We know it's going to be basically the same engine as Modern Warfare 2, so I could say, okay, I want to be, you know, I want to get better at aiming down sight in this game. And that's a good goal to set for yourself. If you focus on getting better at aiming down sight quickly, your KD will naturally go up. Another good goal that I set for myself in Black Ops, I said I want to become a really good support player. Meaning I'm going to shoot down spy planes, counter spy planes, attack helicopters, and that really helped my my win percentage, as well as I think boosted my KDR overall. It gives you a different perspective on the game. Or maybe you can say, you know, I want to learn how to use submachine guns, or I want to learn how to snipe. You know, add a new skill set to your game rather than focusing on that big KDR, that big monster stat that's really hard to get away from. You know, if you add all these little pieces to your game, if you set small, reasonable goals for your play as you go along, you'll find that your kill death will skyrocket because you're not focusing on it so much. It's not a point of frustration for you. And anybody that's had a 3 kill death, or has achieved a 3 kill death, or has maintained a 3 kill death, you gotta understand how hard that is, and how, you know, ridiculous it is to be, you know, 3+ playing any first-person shooter due to a variety of different things. You know, maybe if you play with the same guys all the time, if you can, you know, achieve a 3 playing with pubs, you know, props. But you're gonna have to play in a style that's probably not very fun to get there. It's not always a bad thing. If you really love your KD, you know, go for it. But, you know, you'll find that you have more fun playing the game if you improve slowly and you set goals for your play that aren't revolving around your kill death. You got to have the complete package to be above 3. There's no doubt about that. I have gotten over 3. I've never held it because I just couldn't stand to play like that anymore. I just couldn't do it. You know, I didn't want to sit in a corner and get dogs every game. It's just really not that fun. And you find yourself getting really frustrated because you're looking at this number, and let's say you're at 2.7, and you really want that 3. Like 2.7, that's top percent in the world, guys. Like, don't kid yourself. If you have a good kill death, you have a kill death over 2, don't be stressing that KD in the next game. That's not the stat that you need to worry about. You need to add another intangible to your play to take your play to the next level, and then naturally your kill death will skyrocket. You know, games should be about having fun while you play. I mean, that's the point of why I play. That's why I don't play competitively anymore, is because I enjoy playing video games. And when all you do is focus on killing and dying, you really lose the fun factor. And that's what gaming should be about. And that's what, you know, the majority of gamers play for fun. And it's really refreshing to get back to that. So, just have some fun playing that new game. Understand that, maybe you won't reach your expectations for that game. But even if you don't reach your expectations for kill death, you can still add another skill to your arsenal. And that's a very good thing to have. Being a support player, if you've never done that before, even if you're a really good kill death player, learn how to play that support. It'll give you a whole different perspective on how the game is played. You'll understand where spy planes are coming in. If you really need to shoot one down, if you've been shooting them down for a while, it's pretty cool because when they call it in, you know exactly where it's showing up as soon as they call it in, based on where you are on the map, which isn't a skill that you learn easily. It takes a lot of time. But being a great support player is a really good skill to have, even if you're a great kill death player. You don't need to focus on that to have a good time. And in fact, you'll find that you'll win a lot more games if you shoot down every single biplane. Just go for it, have fun, set reasonable goals for yourself. That's the big thing. Reasonable goals that you can achieve. Don't set the standards so high that you're not going to enjoy yourself anymore. That's about all I got. Frag out.